Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm assuming that you clicked on this video because you're nosy. Yeah, you're a little nosy because you want to know what I actually eat over the span of a few days. It's not going to be a week. I feel like that's too much. Personally, I've accepted the fact that I just don't enjoy cooking all that much. Some weeks I like to put in more effort, like in this week's. Some weeks it's just takeout and like whatever's in my pantry. And some weeks I rely on pre-prepared meals, like I've used Factor in the past. This video is not sponsored. I really enjoy not chopping things up, keeping the recipes and meals really approachable, not time consuming at all. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Just a little disclaimer, please try to use your own judgment to discern what is best for your body. This is what works for me. This is what my body likes. Hey, like every body is different, every budget is different, and everyone has different goals when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, just please keep that in mind and try not to judge me in the comments because I definitely don't eat a vegetable or have whole, well-rounded meals with every food group in every meal. I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to advertise or promote to you a type of unbalanced diet because probably I could eat healthier. I have nothing in my pantry at this point in the video. I filmed this about a month ago, honestly. I wasn't initially gonna post this because I just thought it wasn't interesting enough, but some of y'all told me that you wanted to see it, so here we are. She likes to play with the strings on my pants. Okay, you do you, girl. Sometimes you just gotta throw together a meal because I'm about to go grocery shopping and I don't really have much else for breakfast. In fact, for breakfast, personally, let me know if you're also this way. I don't particularly like to cook in the mornings. If I'm gonna make something, it's probably gonna be for dinner. I found myself on YouTube looking for meal inspiration and there wasn't a lot of like low maintenance meal options where you don't have to chop up an onion every meal, you know what I mean? Not everyone has the time for that or wants to invest their time in that way, and that's me. So I put together a grocery list for when I go to Trader Joe's. I divided that up into sections based on how my grocery store is laid out so I can just grab things in order. So when I get there, I can just get in and out. So if you're new here, hello, my name's Chelsea. I'm a single 30-something living in New York City, and why that's relevant is because nobody talks about how much mental energy it takes to feed yourself when you're living by yourself. You're not sharing that like mental or physical load with anybody. You're in charge of the groceries. You're in charge of what you're gonna eat 3 times a day. While there's a lot of freedom in that, you don't have much help. And for me, I actually really struggle with this in terms of planning and especially the cleaning of it too. For New York City, a lot of people like to go out and eat out a lot. Sometimes that's for me too. I do like to go out. When I'm spending money on food out, I like to spend it on the ambiance of a nicer restaurant. But when I'm not doing that, it's weeks like this where I'm cooking a lot at home. An hour and a half later, I'm back. Here's what I got. Organic arugula, baby spinach, bananas, a couple oranges, lemon, tomato, onion, ginger, cucumber, goat cheese. I've never tried these before, but I needed a snack. Crispy dried watermelon. It takes 1.5 pounds of fruit to fill this bag. Vacuum dried. Crazy. Chives. Basil. Super bread, blueberries, rice orzo, pilaf, chomps, flatbread, eggs. I got a half a dozen pork dumplings. I'm trying this for the first time, gluten-free, egg fettuccine pasta, beef bone broth, pancetta, cookie dough, salmon, mozzarella, frozen green beans with shiitake mushroom, my favorite, smoked Gouda. I cannot have Gouda any other way other than smoked. We have more rolled oats. I finally found Trader Joe's had balsamic glaze. That's exciting. I got a pasta sauce, some beans, garbanzo beans, red pepper pesto. I also have regular pesto in the fridge. And that's it. How much did this cost? $109.68. That's cheaper than I thought it would be, honestly. I got a lot of food. When I order takeout, it's usually like $30 to $40 per meal. Ow, sorry, the cat. So if you take that into account, all of this food, which is gonna last me this week, would only be like 3 takeout meals. Yeah, I'm heading to the gym soon. I need a little bit of a snack, so I'm gonna try the watermelon. Wow, the ingredient, okay. Hello. The ingredients are only dried watermelon. Oh, wow. It's like a chip. A chip. I know. I know. It tastes kind of savory. Savory in the beginning and then sweet at the end. There's no added sugar, but it's quite sweet. So bizarre. It looks like the surface of Mars. Very weird, but okay. I'm glad I tried it. I just got done at the gym, and right after, I like to eat some sort of protein. This doesn't have a ton of protein in it, but it's one of those chomp sticks. It's the beef one. Editing Chelsea here. I have learned since filming this video that I think Chomps is going through a recall right now for, what is it? Possible metal contamination. You know, I did eat it, so I might as well include it in the video, but just, yeah, maybe not buy Chomps right now. I don't know. It's gonna hold me over until I can like actually eat lunch, because I have to take a shower right when I get home, or else I start to break out in places you would not even imagine. I'm stopping by the grocery store to pick up a couple things that I know they don't have at Trader Joe's, including a treat, which I tried last week, which I have to get. Oh. This is my new favorite coffee creamer. Coconut milk for smoothies. Dunkin' Pods hazelnut flavor. I like these a lot. From up here. Oh, and these, oh my god, the star of the show. They didn't have the ones that I got last week that I really liked. The ones that I got were grapes that were sour, and these ones are mango, slices of mango that are sour. It's like a little less conventional to just be wanting to eat a piece of frozen mango than it is some grapes for some reason in my head. But like, it's not bad. I think you could probably make these yourself and it will turn out a little bit better, because there's, you know, they're pretty processed. Well, not too bad, but yeah, it's sour. Cute, huh? Okay, I'm gonna shut up and make some lunch. I'm starving. This recipe right here I got from Linda Sun's channel on her What I Eat in a Week for Marathon Training video. I will link it below. It's her pesto flatbread recipe that I've kind of just taken and made my own. She puts chicken on hers, which I actually meant to do for some protein, but I forgot to add that to my grocery list, so we're going full vegetarian for this one. She also says to bake this for 8 to 10 minutes at 350, and then she likes to broil the pizza for an additional 2 minutes. Because my oven's a little bit weak, I do it for around 12 minutes. She also says to add the arugula after the oven, which I forgot about, and that's my main regret for this meal, but it's not a big deal. So my attempt at this is not a reflection of her recipe. Her recipe is spot on. I just made some mistakes, but this is definitely one of my current favorites. Pretty good. I think I should have waited to put the arugula on it until after the oven, but it's good. Hey, good morning. Let's make some eggs. We can't let them go to waste now. Up and leave. Take a lot of courage just to live out your dreams. Bigger picture I could see if I just close my eyes. Have the foresight to believe. Time don't move backwards, it speeds to the future fearlessly. Charging forward when I open my mouth, though I may not know how. I know I was born to sing. Travel the world, raise baby girls. Bury my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good. Okay, it's a few hours later. The lights are off because I'm about to leave. But I have these dates that I've had for a few weeks. Dates are great for pre-workout for me because they have a lot of natural sugars in them. That's just what I like and what works with my stomach. And then a banana so I don't cramp on my run. And then I have some electrolytes as well that I'm gonna take with me. I'm about to ruin dates for you guys because sometimes I look at these and they look exactly like cockroaches. And then I'm like, ooh, can I eat that? Yeah, I can. I heard putting like a little bit of almond butter and a little chocolate on top, like shredded chocolate. It's a good idea. Okay, I gotta go. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. I'm so sore. It's like 20. It's 9:20. I'm very tired from my gym workout today, so I really just want a simple meal. So I'm gonna just whip up this egg fettuccine pasta. It cooks pretty quick apparently. Yeah, it cooked 3 to 4 minutes for al dente, so. Oh, cool. It feels like they're freshly made. Oh, I like that. I mean, I don't know how much I need. Maybe just this, but is that really enough? Chelsea, is that enough? I'm just gonna cook everything and then see how hungry I am and save leftovers. That's the easiest way to do it instead of overthinking. And then the sauce. I've had this before. It's pretty good. I really got this small jar because I just didn't want to carry the weight of a larger one home from Trader Joe's. That's pretty much it. Food is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people, including myself. Our relationships with food naturally evolve so much throughout our lives and can be toxic at times and healing at others. For me, recently, especially since I started running again, it's been healing to reframe my thoughts that with like every meal, I get to nourish my body. It's the first time I've looked at food as fuel and not just in an eat so I'm not hungry anymore kind of way, you know? Like I can't train to the level I want if I don't eat enough too, which has also been healing loading up on carbs and protein. And I find that the less restrictive I am about what I eat, the healthier I'm inspired to eat actually. It's why I budget so much for groceries every month because I want to tell myself yes when I'm at the grocery store to more organic and whole foods that definitely do cost more. Organic is a privilege, y'all, but all this is just how I feel about things right now. It's always a roller coaster and way more complex than just this. That sauce is really good. And I really like the texture of the noodles. They don't even seem at all like they're gluten-free. I like this a lot. As a woman, people want to criticize everything you put into your body. Those people think your self-worth is rooted in how you're perceived, particularly by men. But little do they know that there's so many of us living freely now, just not giving a flying fuck. It's 2025. We don't live our lives for other people. So yeah, tonight I'm enjoying my gigantic bowl of my favorite low-effort one-pot pasta that I ended up saving a bit for tomorrow to eat as leftovers for lunch. Smoothie time. Breakfast smoothie time. It's like noon, but it's breakfast to me. I tend to go overboard and make my smoothies way too big because I just can't hold back with the amount of stuff I want to add, so I'm going to try and do better. Just do like half. Oh, that's a big boy. It's fine. Chia seeds. I do like half of a tablespoon. Otherwise it gets too gummy when they start to absorb the liquid. Shelled hemp seeds. I love these. They give a nutty flavor. They also have so much omega-3s in it, I think, right? 10 grams of protein per 3 tablespoons. Omega-3, omega-6, and fatty acids. So I love these. Just extra protein. I'm very sore from yesterday's workout. I'll probably do like half a scoop. Otherwise, again, like I prefer my smoothies to be a bit more on the runny side or liquidy side. Otherwise, it's kind of giving milkshake for me, which I don't really like milkshakes. Hot take. Okay. Yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt. This is a couple weeks old, so I'm hoping it's still good. Spinach. Sometimes I freeze this as well and put the frozen spinach in the smoothie. I kind of go a little extra. Coconut milk. My grocery store has like 5 different kinds of coconut milk, and this one was the only one that just had organic coconut water in the ingredients. I would add oat milk if I had it, but I don't. But the yogurt should make it so it's still creamy. Shall we try? Very good. Not that sweet, but very good. I know my makeup does not match the outfit, but just been doing my job. So it's lunchtime, kind of. It's about 4:30, so I'm a little late with this. But that smoothie filled me up. This is like my favorite thing from Trader Joe's. I cannot go to Trader Joe's without picking one of these. They are delicious. Pork and ginger soup dumplings. Takes 2 minutes. Freaking love these things. Yum. Delicious. Hey, just popping in here to let you know that I pivoted a little bit. I had a meal in my head and I realized I didn't have a certain ingredient, so I'm gonna pivot. I didn't have tzatziki sauce, which I had cucumber. I was gonna cut up with that. But since I don't have that, the meal's not worth it, to be honest. The sauce that brings it all together, whatever. So I remember I bought this, so I'm gonna make rice orzo pilaf mix to go with this.
Snow blanket, you will soon be.
So because I kind of switched up my recipe, I really didn't make this orzo mix like it said to on the box, because I already had the bone broth on the stove ready to go. It happened to be the same amount of liquid that I needed for this. And this one was like melt butter and then add the rice and orzo blend and then stir that and then add water with the seasoning packet and then bring it to a low boil. And then I just like dumped the rice in, and then because I had the bone broth, I only put half of the seasoning packet in. I am not picky really much at all about my food unless it's over salted, and then that's like the one thing that I might not choose to eat something is because it's too salty. Someone's gonna try and make these meals and then be like, Chelsea, this was disgusting. The pilaf and orzo, whatever, should take about 20 minutes. I put the salmon in for 20 minutes. My oven's a bit on the slower, excuse me? My oven's not very powerful. I'll put up, obviously on the screen, exactly like my temperatures and how long I cook things for, but it might vary depending on your oven. So I don't want you to like overcook your stuff. Okay, that's all the notes for now, thanks. I think we're good. Yay! So if you're also out there on your own cooking for yourself, props to you. Hopefully this video made you feel a little less alone. A lot of the times just the basics are enough. Frozen food is great. Leftovers are a regular thing, but please trust that if I ever become super, super richy rich, the first thing I'm gonna do is hire a private chef. Orzo, 8 out of 10, pretty good. Salmon, 10 out of 10, delicious. Tomatoes, haven't tried it yet. Doesn't really matter, it's just tomatoes. Good job, guys. Thanks so much to everyone for watching. I love ya. Give this video a like before you go, and I'll see you next time. Bye.